If you smell what best of world is cooking. Today's video is about the top 5 draft picks. Now this is based on my opinion and my opinion alone, and no facts behind this. If you hate the facts and you're trying to bring logic into this, then good for you, good for you. But without any further ado, with any of the cut the crap, we're getting straight into the video. One of my first favourite draft picks come back from 2002 with the first ever brand split with Ric Flair one side and Vince McMahon the other side. No one knew where anyone would actually go, but the best pick was probably by Vince McMahon by far. He comes out there and he announces The Rock, you know, the guy, the behind the ball. If you smell what The Rock is cooking.
Worst episode ever.
To Friday Night SmackDown, or whatever you want to call it, Thursday night back then, but you know, it was big at the time, and then Ric Flair came back with his counter off The Undertaker, which was kind of interesting, but it was the biggest draft pick he could have made since Stone Cold was a freelancer at the time. My second pick is by far a very good one as well. Finn Balor being drafted to Raw in 2016. Now this is amazing. 16 years it took him to get to the WWE and into the main event scene. Well, not main event scene. That was the main event scene in NXT. I don't even know what half the time I'm on about. Dear God.
Idiot.
But he was finally drafted to the main roster. That was what I was originally meant to say, and he finally got that opportunity, I guess, as Monday Night Raw as their third pick, I believe. Was it his third? Oh no, it was the fifth pick. Yeah, he was the fifth pick. Ignore that. That was a bit of facts, but he was really deserves it. Seriously, the work he's done in NXT and onwards, he's really deserving superstar.
No shit.
Back with my number 3 now. You're probably wondering what's going on here with this one, but it is The Undertaker in 2002. I'm sorry, I mentioned it a bit earlier, but he was the best pick at the time for Raw, and he came in and he's the American freaking badass. He wanted to go SmackDown. He caused up a big stink over it. It was really, really good TV at the time, and it kind of makes you as a fan miss that sort of stuff, but you wouldn't want it to return because it would be kind of boring. And the founder town washed down attempts that they got for today's WWE is kind of one of my favourite draft picks as well. Number 4, by the way, this is 4, you know, 4, I can count, you know, 4, this is actually counting properly, and I went blurry, stupid screen, you're stripping. When Paul Heyman drafted Triple H, thanks to John Cena, but that really just put the big middle finger into his face for the whole thing. It was really, really stupid and really funny at the same time. When Paul freaking Heyman drafted Triple freaking H to SmackDown, obviously they made that stupid trade with the Dudleys and Booker T. Worthwhile, by the way, because Booker T on SmackDown's done so much better than they done with on Raw, the bloody racism scandal crap. But no, Triple H was drafted to SmackDown, and it was really, really, really bitter. And what ultimately come out of that as well, at the end of the draft, which is probably the best part of the night for me, Eric Bischoff drafted Paul Heyman and caused him to quit. So, big kind of what the hell's just happened there. You can love this decision or you can hate it, but mine goes back when Raw drafted John Cena for the first time. It was huge at the time because they had the world champion Batista and then John Cena in the WWE. And if you don't know John Cena, that's fair enough. I'm not personally that much of a fan, but for him to be drafted to that point, you knew Raw was just on top of their game. There was SmackDown, you knew they were going to eventually get the World Heavyweight Championship, but at that time they had both world champions in the same ring type of thing. So it was always exciting to see that.
John Cena!
God damn it!
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button.
Yes! Yes!
Comment down below what you thought of the video and what's your favourite draft picks, and of course subscribe for more content. Till then, my name is Skyfall, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed this edition to Wrestle World, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you much for watching. Adios.